the people behind the scenes that give these kids the opportunities to play sport, and even though we have our coaches and team managers, it's the people that are behind the scenes that we don't see very often at games and things like that, because you just can't be around. But the amount of emails and phone calls and things like that, so especially at the start of the year, Alison with a phone tag trying to get two sides going on what we were going to do. So a big thank you for Alison with all her work. Also a thank you to the other under-12 coach, Bryce, as well, because it was a trying time at the start of the year with 1.5 sides, but we pulled it together, and the year was really successful with Bryce's side making finals and these kids finishing 5th, which was, I thought, was an outstanding effort. Every one of them gets to play under-12s again next year. There was 8 girls, and there's, I think it was 4 or 5 under-10s in this group as well. And to finish 5th and the development throughout the season was really impressive. I think the top 3 sides, the first time we played them, we had 21 goals scored against us. In the second part of the season, we only had 10 goals scored against us. In 2 of those games, we only played with 10 players. And we held Dandenong to 0-0 at half-time in the second last game. And in the last game, we only lost to Mornington 1-0. So I think the improvement in the kids, those results there speak for themselves. So they should be commended for that. I think one of the highlights of the year was definitely the Casey versus Casey game out here, that we got to see all the talents of our under-12 kids on show, and to see how good that our parent community is as well with the kids. That day was a real highlight, and I know that we had extra club people come along that had no relationship to any of the kids, just to come and have a look at what the future holds. And from what we've seen with both sides, it's we're in good stead. We really are. A couple of thank yous. First of all, he's refusing to come up, but he's going to now. Is Matt, the team manager? So just got to thank you for Matt. What I like about Matt is he's not afraid to voice his opinion, because coaches aren't always right, and if he's got an idea or something like that, he brings it to you in the right way. And we had that early on in the season, and I reckon that's why our club's so great, is that we can take others' opinions on board, whether we agree or disagree with them. And when they do come forward, it's all about in the best interests of the kids, Matt. I really appreciate the efforts that you put in. Thank you. And also, Thomas, there's one job that I really find frustrating, and that's getting the goalkeeper padded up, no matter who the goalkeeper is. So it's not just you, Harrison. Okay. And Thomas was there, and Harrison's never been in goals before, and it's not a great coaching skill I've got to teach a kid how to be goalkeeper, but the effort that Thomas put into Harrison, and then also assisting with the other kids as well throughout the year, can't thank you enough, mate. Really appreciate your work.